With the AMS Visualizations 3.5 release, we released a brand new dashboard called the Contract Award Variance dashboard. This can be accessed via the landing page at the top, marked with the new ribbon. The Contract Award Variance dashboard provides an analytical view of the PID's actual award date compared to its required award date, and this will help you determine the success rate of delivery to requirement. This visualization contains only awarded PIDs that have both a required award date and an actual contract award date. At the top, your PID count is displaying the total number of PIDs displayed based on set filters. Upon default, on the original view, this will be pulling in all PID statuses, all acquisition types. The only thing being filtered is your fiscal year, including the current fiscal year and the last 2 fiscal years. This can be adjusted to include more or include less based on your preference. The award variance thresholds provides a breakdown of the PID count based on whether each awarded on time, late, or a set amount in relation to their required award dates. The Limit By drop-down menu allows the user to tailor data for a more statistically significant analysis, providing users ways to exclude outliers, include outliers, all based on the standard deviation set right next to it. Upon default, this will be set to no limit and the standard deviation will not apply to the dashboard. The lower and upper values allow users to set a custom threshold range to categorize PIDs by timeliness. These fields default to 0, so PIDs displayed in the chart are grouped by late in red or on time early in green, according to their required award dates. Users can adjust these values to shift the variance color logic. This will specify when a PID is considered on time or late, plus create a middle range for additional analysis. For example, entering -7 for the lower limit and 30 for the upper limit will divide PIDs into 3 categories based on their required award dates. Showing in green would be those that awarded a week or more early. Middle range would be those that awarded between 7 days prior through 30 days after, displaying in yellow. And then those that were awarded more than 30 days after the required award date would be shown in red. If you enter an upper value that is less than the lower value, you will receive an error, removing the color logic and displaying all of the data in blue. Returning back to our default view color logic of where green is showing on time or early and red being late, I'll continue through the dashboard. The next section is our Met Required Award Date. This is going to display the total quantity of PIDs categorized by if they met their required award date, yes or no. The second will display the total quantity of PIDs divided by acquisition type and then categorized by if they met their required award date. The category colors are based on the variance color logic set in the award variance thresholds chart above that we just spoke about. The next section is our award variance by year. This is going to be displaying your data in a table view showing the award variance thresholds by fiscal year. The data displayed in this sheet reflects the average award variance for the given fiscal year and the total amount of awarded PIDs per year listed across the bottom. The average award variance logic will be set based on the thresholds you created. As we continue down the dashboard, the next section will be our awarded variance bow wave. This is providing you a bow wave view of your PIDs awarded by month within the fiscal year range selected with the fiscal year filter. The color logic is still referencing the award variance thresholds that we created at the top of the dashboard. As I hover over any portion of this dashboard, I am often shown additional data points, so please use this when available. Continuing down the dashboard, our next section is our actual to required award date variance. This is displaying a timeline dot plot of all PIDs within our selected view. Each dot represents a single PID compared to its required award date, with color indicating the award variance category. The 0 axis represents the required award date, and the black line represents the moving average of award variance to the required award date. The last sheet of this dashboard is our award variance PID details sheet. This is going to display all PID details of awarded PIDs within the dashboard. Users can sort this multiple ways, including required award date, actual award date, organization, primary contracting officer, lead specialist, or PID point of contact. This list displays 10 PIDs at a time. You can use the scroll buttons on the right-hand side to view additional PIDs in your list. And from here, you can also select the PID details breakout option to view the entire list at once, allowing for export of the full dataset, or you can click on one PID to access the PID in PMT. Clicking the PID details breakout button will bring me to the third tab of this dashboard, providing that export table. Now that we're on the exportable table, this is providing you the same view as we were just looking at, showing you your award variance thresholds that you set on the original dashboard. This can still be adjusted from this screen if you want to change any of those lower or upper values, as well as limiting by a standard deviation. The award variance PID detail sheet is showing you the same list that we have access to in the main dashboard, but in a scrollable list that can then be exported into a PDF. You may return to the main dashboard with the back arrow or via the tabs at the top. The final dashboard within this visualization is our award variance trend by organization. This can be accessed via the second tab of the dashboard. This visualization is providing you the same analytical view of your PID's actual award date compared to its required award date, but based on the organization. This visualization also only contains awarded PIDs that both have required award dates and actual contract award dates. The award variance thresholds is going to work similarly across all three of the dashboards we've spoken about so far. Users may change those lower and upper values, as well as limiting by standard deviation. The cumulative actual average to required award date variance sheet provides a timeline view of all PIDs awarded within the dashboard, displayed by command, parent organization, and organization. This view focuses on the month-to-month change in awarding to required award date rather than by the individual PID. The zero axis represents the required award date, the gray line represents the actual monthly average, and the colored line represents the cumulative average based on the lower, mid, or upper range for award variance thresholds. Hovering over these will provide you additional data points,